The
beginning of my first pregnancy was great. No morning sickness, no dizziness, no nausea. I was feeling good. At 20 weeks, I ended up in hospital twice with intense back pain. Turns out it was my gallbladder, but I would have to wait until baby was born to have surgery. This meant that all the fun, junky stuff that most pregnant moms got to eat, I could not. I was on a strict low-fat diet. But the bonus was I did lose weight in a healthy way while pregnant. The rest of my pregnancy carried on well. Near the end, my doctor ordered an extra ultrasound because baby was measuring quite big. The morning of my due date, I woke up at 5 a.m. with back pain. By 9 a.m., I knew I was in labor, and by noon, I was on my way to the hospital. After 18 hours of labor, 2 hours of pushing, and being told that my child's head was stuck in my pelvis, it was time for an emergency C-section. Once I looked back on it, I realized that this was actually a pretty rough delivery for a first one, but it didn't hit me right away. We tried for 2 years to get pregnant with my second, when my first was 3. I even ended up with a prescription for ovulation, but I never got it filled. It ended up happening on its own, luckily. A little bit nauseous this time, but still no morning sickness. I got a lot bigger, a lot sooner, but I think most people do. This time we were able to find out that we were having another boy, which we were not able to find out the first time because he did not cooperate. At my 35-week checkup, I found out that my blood pressure was up. So I went back the next day, same thing. So from that point on, I was put on medication. I had weekly non-stress tests at the hospital, and my scheduled C-section was booked for a week before my due date. At my last non-stress test, a nurse commented on how large I was looking and guessed that the baby would weigh 10 pounds, 2 ounces. I thought she was being ridiculous. My first was 9'10", so I knew it would be big, but that was a little extreme for me. The day of the C-section rolled around. It was a much calmer experience than last time. The nurse even commented on how calm I was being compared to others. The doctors did their thing, and just before they pulled him out, commented on how a C-section was a good choice because this kid was solid. He turned out being 10 pounds, 14 ounces. My breastfeeding journey with both of them was pretty easy. With my first, it took 4 days before my milk came in and a visit to the lactation consultant, but after that, it was pretty smooth sailing. I healed pretty quickly and easily from both C-sections, and it was pretty good after that. I am proud of my Mom Bod because it gave me 2 beautiful, healthy boys. It carried them for 9 months and protected them, even with all the issues I ended up having in both my pregnancies. My body fed 2 babies for most of the first year of their lives. Yes, after 2 C-sections with 2 large babies and breastfeeding, my body isn't perfect, but it's what I have, and I love it anyway. Yes, I have stretch marks and my tummy hangs over as it does after C-sections, but I have a wonderful family. My boys are thriving and I'm here to support them, just like my body supported me through both my pregnancies, belly births, and breastfeeding journeys. I love my body for all it's given me and continues to give me every day.